All right, kids, are you ready for the next exciting instalment in the book of Acts? I hope so, I am. Well, today's story is about Philip and the Ethiopian. When the Christians started to get persecuted in Jerusalem, lots of them started to leave Jerusalem and move around the countryside, and as they went, they told people about Jesus. And Philip was one of those people. Philip and some of Jesus' disciples were telling people in the small towns of Samaria about Jesus Christ, God's Son, and lots of people believed the good news. Then God sent an angel to tell Philip, "Go this way into the desert. God has something for you to do." Wow! Philip listened and he obeyed. Philip wondered why God had sent him to such a lonely place, but he knew that God's Spirit was with him. God wanted Philip to tell someone about Jesus. But who? Now, it wasn't very long before a very important man came driving by. Well, not quite driving, not like in a car, but in a chariot. And he was from the country of Ethiopia. He was the boss of the Queen of Ethiopia's treasure. And he was reading from a book. No, hang on, he wasn't reading from a book because they didn't have books in those days. He was reading from a scroll, and the scroll was the message from Isaiah, which is exactly the same as the book of Isaiah that we have in the Bible. Now, because chariots don't go terribly fast, Philip was able to run up alongside the chariot and ask the man if he understood the words that he was reading. Well, the man said, "I can't understand them." He answered, "I don't have anyone to teach me." It wasn't that he couldn't read the language, he just didn't know what the words meant. Just like we can feel sometimes when we read the Bible. What does it mean? Philip offered to help, and so the man stopped his chariot, Philip got in, and then he explained to the man from Ethiopia how God had written long ago about his son, and that anyone who believes in Jesus would become a child of God. Isaiah had actually written about that hundreds and hundreds of years before Jesus was born. It's wonderful, isn't it? The Ethiopian man said, "I want to get baptized right now to show that I believe in Jesus." "Oh," Philip replied, "well, if you truly believe, you can." "I do believe Jesus is the Son of God," the man from Ethiopia declared. So Philip baptized him in the river. Handy there was one right there, hey? Isn't it wonderful that when Philip told the good news of Jesus, this man opened his heart and received Jesus? That's what the power of God does. That's what the Holy Spirit does. And so it's the same with us. When we share the good news of Jesus, Holy Spirit works and draws those people to Jesus too. Let's try it.